What? Flower says, what is wrong? My perspective is shifting again, but this time it's different. I say, every time I blink, every time I blink, I can switch between earthen and ethereal plane. I can move my consciousness between the two planes at will. Is this something I should be worried about? Well, is it still happening randomly, or do you have complete control over it? Iluna says, no, it's not happening against my will, I say, as I blink a few more times to test how it works. I can make the switch whenever I want, and I think I can also make it so that I don't shift involuntarily between planes whenever I'm blinking. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yes, I think I can turn it on and off just by concentrating on it. This is amazing. What do you think is happening? Let me ask you this, Iluna says. How many times do you think you have been switching your consciousness between the two planes of existence the past few minutes? I don't know, I say. It has been happening more than 100 times per second. Holy shit. When I close my eyes, so I'm guessing I've been doing it thousands of times, maybe tens of thousands. In that case, it's likely that you may have switched your consciousness between the two planes so many times that you have learned how to do it instinctively. Iluna says, enjoy your newfound ability. So, does that mean I'm an ethereal now? I ask her, confused. Being able to change your perspective between planes is not something unique to ethereals, Iluna says. I can do it, Araka can do it, and the same goes for any spirit from the magical plane. But just because we can change our perspective does not mean that our main focus is on the ethereal plane. In Flower's case, she considers her real self to be the soul from her mind, and she views the body from the earthen plane as a puppet on strings. Is this how you're feeling your body right now? I say. Now they mention it. No, that's not how I'm feeling. I did feel sort of like that when the overseer was the one who sent my consciousness to the ethereal plane by force. But not anymore. My body from the earthen plane is clearly my main perspective, and the soul feels like the one that I'm controlling through strength instead. Then you're not an ethereal, you're a reverse ethereal. Iluna says, yeah, I guess not, I say. This is all very lovely, Melinda says, but perhaps you could focus on our original task. I can't delay these traps for much longer, so I suggest you either get the puzzle piece now or get the hell out. Continue. Okay, sorry, Flower says. Then will you pull the last lever right after the one I'm pulling now? Melinda says, so you're ready or not? Yes, I'm ready. Where did I need to stand again? Right over there by the Melinda starts to say, but then all the torches from the corridor get extinguished at the same time. Melinda says, damn these old torches. I should have known that they wouldn't last that long. It's okay, Flower says. I can just make a few floating orbs of fire again to light the corridor. Not a big problem. Alright, so as I was saying, Melinda continues while Flower is positioning her balls of fire around the room to provide us with optimal lighting. In order to get the puzzle piece, you need to stand next to the wall on that side. Meanwhile, I'm going to be pulling on that lever over here. Once I pull the lever, the wall in front of you will open up. And then you'll be able to get to the puzzle piece from the dispenser by... My gods, what has gotten into Araka? She just won't shut up. Just ignore her, Luna says, as Araka can be heard mumbling furiously from the closed amulet. She's probably cursing at us again. But she hasn't said anything for more than half an hour, Kate says. But if it's something important, can you open the amulet for a moment? I'd like to hear what she has to say. Fine, Luna says as she reaches for her amulet so she can open it. Prepare to cover your ears. You're being duped, you imbeciles, Araka shouts as her voice echoes all throughout the ruins. The illusionist royal guard has been hiding here invisibly this whole time. He is the one who extinguished the torches. He made an illusion that messes with your sense of direction while lights were out. Look at the wall. You are seeing them in reverse. This doesn't make any sense, Iluna says. How would the illusionist even know we're here? No, I think she's right, Melinda says. The two walls and the lever placement are almost completely symmetrical, so it's very hard to see the difference. But now that I'm taking a better look at it, I think I can shut up and get away from the wall, Araka shouts. The illusionist is about to pull a lever. Oh crap, Melinda says. Everyone come over here where I'm standing. It's the only safe place. Quick. As we all rush to Melinda's position, multiple flying arrows begin flying from the walls, while several spinning blades are coming out of the floor, moving back and forth between the corridors. Once we all reach Melinda, Kate makes 4 walls of ice around us so that they can defend us from any stray arrows that could wind up hitting us. Where is the illusionist? Kate says. Is he still in the ruin with us? No, he's gone, Araka says. He's running up the stairs as we speak. Running up the stairs, Melinda says, as she almost lets out a laugh. Well, I guess we won't be seeing him anymore then. What do you mean? I say. Right after I ask my question, I hear a man screaming in pain as the whole staircase and the entrance to the ruin gets filled with flames. The exit was obviously going to be booby-trapped too, Melinda says. I don't know what that guy was thinking. Do you think he's dead? Flower asked somewhat apprehensively. Of course he's dead, Melinda says. After a fire like that, I don't even think there will be any remains left of him except for his ashes. So how long do we need to keep standing here? Kate says. Will these traps ever stop? Oh, third piece of the puzzle. Do I have the other two pieces? I do, maybe I thought I had them in the perfect playthrough. I didn't know I have them in my playthrough. Oh, they'll stop, don't worry, Melinda says. As soon as they do, we'll pull the last lever one more time and we'll get the damn puzzle piece and then we'll make ourselves scarce. You're saying we can still get the puzzle pieces even under these conditions, Kate says. Yes, but we need to hurry, Melinda says. Look, the traps have stopped for now. Take down the ice wall, we can get to work. Are you sure? Kate says. Of course I am, Melinda says. Now take them down quick before the timer runs out. If you say so, Kate tells her, and then she dismisses the wall of ice. I'm pulling the lever, Melinda says. It's now or nothing. If you want the puzzle piece, make a run for it. Okay, got it, Flower says as she rushes towards the wall where she was standing before. So do I. As soon as Melinda pulls the lever, a big stone in the wall slides away, revealing an old-looking device with a single button on top of it. Flower reaches it, she pushes it immediately, and a puzzle piece is thrown into her hand. Then I do the same thing to get my own puzzle piece, and we both run back to Melinda, Kate as fast as we can. That's it. Melinda says, now run up the stairs while the traps are still charging up. Go, go, go. You first, Luna says. Fine, but hurry, Melinda says. We don't have much time. We all follow Melinda up the stairs, climbing as quickly as humanly possible. Once we reach the top, we close the hidden trapdoor behind us, and just as we rush out of the house, we hear an explosion below the abandoned building as the traps seem to be reactivating themselves again. Melinda says, we made it, and we got the puzzle piece too. I told you we could do it. That was much too close, Luna says. One small mistake and we could have all died. Hey, that wasn't my fault, Melinda says. I had no way of knowing that the illusionist would be there. How did he even find us anyway? This is an interesting question, Luna says. Would you care to answer it, Araka? Sure, Araka says. The illusionist happened to see you when you were flying above the city, so he hopped into a flying metal vehicle, used his illusion magic to make it silent, invisible along with himself. Then he used it to follow you all the way to the abandoned building. So you knew that he was following us from the very beginning. Luna says, Araka says, I might have even told you about him sooner if someone hadn't closed my amulet. Alright, you made your point, Luna says. I'm leaving your amulet open for now, but if you don't help us next time, you know what will happen. Whatever, Araka says. Flower, I think it's about time you turn back to normal, Luna says. There shouldn't be any more need for you to perform long-range teleportation in the ether for today. What? Flower, I think it's about... Oh, right, she is still in her form. Alright, Flower says while her eyes are still shining with bright red color. Let me just teleport back to our sanctuary. I'll turn it off. Ask Araka if she can also check the inside of my sanctuary for shades before she leaves. Oh... Can she do that? If Flower, could you do one last check for shades on the inside of my sanctuary too before you leave, I say. You can check for them yourself, Luna says. You're already inside. Yeah, but she's seen how they look, I say. What if I can't tell the difference between a real shadow and piece of darkness from the abyss? Well, okay, but it's going to be just a real quick look and I'll go back, Flower says. Flower, I think this might not be a good idea, Luna starts to say, but Flower interrupts her. Betty, I'm here, Flower tells me, on the earthen plane. You mean you're inside my mind right now? Hold on, let me switch. I then concentrate on the idea of ethereal plane. I blink my eyes and my perspective instantly switches to that of my soul. Wow, your place is really barren, Flower says to me in the ethereal plane as she takes a look around to the inside of my cube. How is she even standing inside? I thought it was like super small. Wow, your place is really barren, Flower says to me in the ethereal plane as she takes a look around the inside of my cube. Have you ever thought of getting a table or something, or at least a bed? Yes, I'll create one of those as soon as I figure out how to do it, I tell her. Oh, it's easy, Flower says. Remind me to teach you about it later. Anyway, it doesn't look like there are any shades in here. Barry, you should be safe, so I guess I'll be going back to my own mind now. See you again. See you, Barry. Yeah, see you, I say, and then Flower teleports away. I then blink in order to switch my consciousness back to the ethereal plane, or earthen plane, and I turn off my ability to move between planes temporarily, so that I no longer do it every time I blink. I think we're going to have to experiment with this power some more to see if I can make it a little more convenient. I'm feeling a little tired, Flower says, after she turns back to her normal form without the shiny eyes. I tried to warn you, Luna says. Teleporting into other people's minds can be very draining. You should consider yourself lucky that a small headache is all you got out of this. Oh, I say, sorry about that, I didn't know. I think I'm going to lie down and get some rest, Flower says. Petal, is it fine if I let you control the body for a while? Yeah, it's fine, Luna says. Okay, see you guys later, Flower tells us, then her eyes turn blue again. So is everyone ready to leave? Melinda says, yes. Well, I'll need someone to carry me while I'm flying. Luna says, I can't fly without Flower's fire jets. I'll carry you, Kate says. Should be light enough that it wouldn't pose a problem for my flying ice platform. Thank you, Luna says. Alright, so we're supposed to meet Darren, Hardwick and Layla at the shopping district. Melinda says, just keep flying after me and I know the way.